I only buy foods that have GMO free, no hormones added, and antibiotic free labels because other foods are poisonous to your body.
Okay, I respect that decision, but I hope you don't mind if I try and persuade you differently. Due to those type of labels often being misleading to the consumer because the company has bigger profits in mind. First of all, GMOs have been found to be not harmful to humans by multiple organizations, including the World Health Organization, the National Academy of Science, and the American Medical Association. These labels are usually used to prey on the public's uncertainty about GMOs. Another thing is that these labels are misrepresenting the products that they are. For example, orange juice often has a non-GMO label, but there are in fact no GMO oranges that are being commercially grown in the United States. In fact, the orange producing industry is in danger of being wiped out by a deadly bacteria that causes disease in the orange grove. With the use of GMOs, this disease could be handled better so that we have oranges and their byproducts for years to come.
Okay, well, what is the advantage to having GMOs then?
Well, that in itself is the advantage of GMOs. It gives the producers the ability to produce crops that can overcome various diseases, weeds, and or insects.
But what about hormones? I don't want my body being messed with.
Well, labels that are usually say no hormones added can also be misleading to you as the buyer. For example, hormones are not used in the poultry industry, but chicken producers can often market their products as hormone-free and in turn charge the consumer more for that product. Hormones that are used in beef cattle, for example, are not even dangerous to humans as per the Food and Drug Administration findings.
Well, why should we even use GMOs or hormones in our food?
Well, this is another thing to think about for both GMO and hormone use. The fact that soon with population of the world increasing and the amount of land agriculture can be grown or raised on is decreasing, agricultural men and women are faced with the problem of providing food for an ever-growing population. Without the helps of GMOs and hormones, this could be a battle that we may end up losing. With the help of GMOs and hormones, we can increase yields to maximize the amount of food produced per land we have left to use.
Okay, that's all fine and good, but what about the antibiotics?
Well, the use of antibiotics should never be in question. Take into account what you yourself do when you get sick. You may go to the doctor and get a prescription to get antibiotics to get over your sickness. This is the same thing that happens in the agriculture world. Without the use of antibiotics, the animals may not be able to get over the sickness, which means that you could potentially be eating diseased meat. Well, hopefully I have piqued your interest to look more in depth about the products that you are buying and that what those labels really mean, so you can't be taken advantage of when buying more expensive products that have these labels.